So is that okay? I'll direct you to all that. I know so much.
Guys ready? Good evening. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This regular meeting of the Township Council is being held in accordance with the schedule of Township Council established and adopted by the Township Council, which schedule designated the time, date, and place of this meeting. Adequate public notice of this meeting has been provided pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act. We are using electronic amplifying recording device in order to obtain a clear and audible record, and request all those wishing to speak to be recognized and state your name and address directly into the microphone. The recording device will be solely utilized by the Township Clerk's Office for the preparation of minutes and shall be the official record of the Township Council meetings. Madam Clerk, may I have the roll call, please?
Mr. Hutchison?
Present.
Mr. Owens?
Present.
Mrs. Stubbs?
Present.
Mrs. Winters? Here. Mr. Mignon?
Here.
Mrs. Strato? Here. Mr. Mercado?
Present.
Mr. Carlemere?
Here.
Mr. Cardis?
Here.
Mr. Lechner?
Here.
Chief Harkins?
Here.
Mr. Chadwell?
He is out ill this evening. We have a presentation, the swearing in of police officers. Chief Harkins, Mayor.
Mr. President, would you join us? Mayor, you join us? And I ask Deputy Chief Manazzi to join us, and our three captains, Captain Brian McKendry, Captain Brendan Barton, Captain John Stolzheimer. So it's a great honor. It's the first time for me to be swearing someone in here. The last time I had the honor of having a swear-in was at my own. So it's the first time we're doing it here at the council meeting for me. But it's a great night. And so at this time, I would ask that Patrolman Frank Winier come forward with your family. Stand right here. Right next to him. Patrolman Francis Guarnieri, you're a lifelong resident of Gloucester Township. You're a 2015 graduate of Highland Regional High School. You've attended Camden County College, where you worked on obtaining your degree towards business administration. And you started your law enforcement career as a Class 1 Special Law Enforcement Officer at the Cherry Hill Police Department. You began your career here at the Gloucester Township Police Department on March 4th, 2019, at the Gloucester County Police Academy graduation. And during your field training officers said of you, quote, Patrolman Guarnieri appears to handle himself well in all aspects of the job. Other FTOs who have ridden with Patrolman Guarnieri report that he handles himself like an experienced police officer. He speaks to people well and writes a good report. He has a good understanding of the job and the expectations of him as a police officer. He is very respectful and eager to learn, and he will fit in as a great member of the Gloucester Township Police Department. Tonight, you're joined by your father, Frank Sr., and your cousin, John, and Mayor, Council President Mercado. It's my honor to request that you swear in Officer Guarnieri as a Gloucester Township police officer.
If you could please raise your right hand and place your left hand on the Bible. You're going to have to go with this one. Sorry. And if you could please repeat after me. I state your name, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
and that I will bear true faith
I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I further solemnly swear
I further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
justly perform
all of my responsibilities
all my responsibilities
as a police officer
as a police officer
in the Township of Gloucester
in the Township of Gloucester
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. Welcome aboard.
If I could ask Officer Sean Kelly to come forward with his family. Come right over to the center, Sean. Here. You guys are right. So I'll get a picture. Yeah, sorry. That's all right. We're family here, son. So Sean, you're a lifelong resident of Gloucester Township. You're a graduate of Triton High School. You earned an associate's degree in criminal justice from Camden County College in 2015. And in 2016, you enlisted in the United States Marine Corps Reserve. You were deployed to Camp Boast in Afghanistan from September 2018 to April 2019, where you served as an infantry rifleman. You still serve today and have attained the rank of corporal in the United States Marine Corps. In March 2016, you were hired by the Camden County Police Department as a Class II Special Law Enforcement Officer. You graduated from the Camden County College Police Academy, and you were waived to become a full-time police officer for the Camden County Police Department in June of 2017. You began your service with the Gloucester Township Police Department on July 22nd, 2019. During your field training, your field training officer said of you, "Patrolman Kelly has been an awesome asset to the platoon and will continue to be a valuable asset to the department. He has been involved in many high-stress situations, including foot chases, vehicle pursuits, high-risk warrants, and tactical deployments. Patrolman Kelly has always kept a level head and remained situationally aware and safe. Joining you tonight is your mother, Charlene, your father, Keith, and your girlfriend, Alyssa. Mayor, Council President Mercado, it's my honor to request that you swear in Officer Sean Kelly as a police officer of the Gloucester Township Police Department."
If you could please raise your right hand and place your left hand on the Bible and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Sean Kelly,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I further solemnly swear
I further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of my responsibilities
all of my responsibilities
as a police officer
as a police officer
in the Township of Gloucester
in the Township of Gloucester
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
we have some traditions at the Gloucester Township Police Department that when an officer graduates the police academy, we typically present to them our departmental challenge coin and our mission statement. As you heard during my description, Officer Kelly came to us from the Camden County Police Department. He's already graduated from the police academy. So we take this opportunity to continue our tradition. It's a way of you becoming part of the family of the Gloucester Township Police Department. Every officer gets two challenge coins with their badge number engraved on it, with our mottos, with our traditions, and they also receive a copy of our Gloucester Township Police mission statement. And this one is specifically written to Officer Kelly, and it has all of our values. He will see this every day that he walks into the briefing room in the police station and in other areas of the police department. And we like to give it to him so he can have it at home to remind him that even while he's not in work, he's part of the Gloucester Township Police Department, and these are our values that he can refer to. So congratulations. We also have a special presentation. You heard how proud Officer Kelly, we are of him. You know, service, this guy's about service, right? Went to school, decided that wasn't enough, and he joined the United States Marine Corps and got deployed to Afghanistan. And after he became a police officer here, he lets us know, hey, I wanted to be part of the Gloucester Township Police Department. He's a lifelong resident. And he had enough forethought to think of us even before he was hired here. And so he has a special presentation for us tonight.
So while I was deployed to Afghanistan, again, as the chief was saying, it was always my goal to be with Gloucester Township Police. So over there, we were able to have the honor to fly a flag over our base. So I specifically picked this flag right here, which I have encased in a certification that I flew this flag in honor of the Gloucester Township Police Department. So it's a great honor to be hired here, and it'd be a great honor to present this to you, sir.
All right. Okay.
Also tonight, I don't need that. Good, thank you. So also tonight, we have last year, 2018, a little over a year ago, we started a program that we weren't sure how it was going to go. And we had done a lot of research on it, and we weren't sure how it was going to go because we weren't sure of who we were going to get to do it. So we started a volunteer program for the Gloucester Township Police Department. And we're one of the few police departments, again, that I'm aware of in New Jersey that's done it. It's done in other parts of the country. And those of us that were skeptical, or anybody that was skeptical how it was going to work, were proven wrong by the people, the quality of people that we received that came into the program. We're proud tonight to bring on board several other new and other volunteers that have been working for us. And we wanted to recognize them by having a swearing in, having them get sworn in tonight. So you may wonder, what do the volunteers do? Well, the volunteers are just people that want to help this community. They found it in a way of coming out to serve our officers in tasks. They're not doing police work. They're not doing patrols. What they're doing is supporting us. And what that means, when it's hot outside and we have some type of operation, it's happened on a house fire, it's happened on tactical operations. Long-term, it's happened on incidents that we had, training events. It happened just the other day. We had a pretty serious fire in Gloucester Township. We had volunteers come out to support us. These folks, they don't get paid anything. They just come out and they do things like get us water. They staff tables. They do things from their heart to help us. One of the things, this is an outgrowth from our Citizens Police Academy. It's one of the prerequisites that you have to do. So all these folks that are here that we're going to be swearing in tonight have taken the time to go through our Citizens Police Academy. They've taken the time to answer whenever we need them and show us the support. And I can't think of a more successful program that we've had because of the people that are involved, people that want to be here, the people who want to help their community and help their police department. So we really appreciate that. So I'd like to ask them to come up for a swearing in tonight. Michelle Beck, Kevin Davis, Heather Vatican, Joanna Sorensen, Rosetta Linton, Karen Maratia, Glenn Gordon, Vincent Tenuto, is that right? Yeah. Sorry. And Mr. Robin Spina. Mayor, Council President Mercado, it's my honor for you to request that you swear in these fine folks as volunteers of the Gloucester Township Police Department.
If you could please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people. I further solemnly swear that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all of my responsibilities as a volunteer with the Gloucester Township Police Department to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations and thank you.
Mr. Spina, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Again, I can't say enough. These are true volunteers. They get nothing. And I'm going to give it a little shout about how to become a volunteer, because if you think you have what it takes and think you have some time to give us a hand, we're always looking. There's so much to do. We didn't realize how much we had to do, but every minute, every hour that they can take care of something for us, they're staffing Gloucester Township Day. They're doing our different events. They've done just about every event that we've had. National Night Out, they'll be out and about doing all kinds of stuff, but everything that they can do to these tasks frees up an officer to do something that they can handle. So once again, we appreciate what you're doing for us. You are part of the Gloucester Township Police family. You are doing it on your own time, and we couldn't be more thankful for the work you're doing. So thank you for making it such a success, and we really look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you. Can I ask Officer Randy Pierce to come forward? Mayor and President Mercado, if you join me up front. So tonight's a special presentation. We're talking about service. We're talking about welcoming our new officers tonight. Well, we're having a special presentation for one of our own that we're gonna miss for a year. Officer Pierce is in the Army Reserve, and he is about to be deployed for approximately a year. So we have this tradition that we started a few years back. When Sergeant Lisa Hatcher, some of you may recall, deployed several years ago. She went to Afghanistan, and we started the tradition. We wanted our officers to know when they're deployed, when they're out on their own, serving our country, that they know that we have their back. We're going to take care of the family, and we want them to know that who he is and that he's always part of the family. So a little bit about Officer Randy Pierce. So Officer Pierce, Randy was hired in 2014. He was assigned to the Patrol Bureau. He's currently doing the task of one of our school resource officers who teaches our LEAD program. Now, let me tell you that not any officer does that. You have to be a special officer to be able to do that. He's actually part school teacher, part counselor, but also full-time police officer. And Randy has been doing that for the last 2 years, and he does a fine job. And believe me when I tell you, when we heard he was getting deployed, that's a big hole to plug in. And he does such a good job. We get such compliments from all the schools, from all the children, about Randy's performance. He just fits right in with them. He routinely teaches our children about the dangers of drugs, alcohol. That's what that program's about. He volunteers on his own. He's our LGBT liaison officer to that community in Gloucester Township. Randy was born and raised in Gloucester Township, and he's a product of our school systems, graduating from Timber Creek High School. He attended Camden County College, and he earned a bachelor's degree from Rutgers University. He joined the U.S. Army, and he's been serving in the U.S. Army for 13 years in the 328th Military Police Company, which is based out of Cherry Hill, New Jersey. In 2011, Randy deployed to Afghanistan, where he did base security, transports, and was also a customs officer for our soldiers returning. This deployment's going to take him to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, where he'll be tasked with doing prisoner operations, security for some of the most dangerous people that have a real dislike for our country. And it sounds like a simple assignment, or it doesn't sound like it's not a war zone. I can tell you from the experience and from the research I've done, it's a difficult assignment. They're in an isolated area. They have people that they're guarding and dealing with that don't like us. And it is a job that Randy will fit right into because his level of professionalism is so high, and he's going to be a real asset through his experience as a Gloucester Township police officer there. So we know he'll do us proud. We know that he'll be able to teach other soldiers because he knows what he's doing as a police officer, and he'll bring that great experience. And we also hope that he knows that we're going to miss him. It's going to be a large hole to fill while you're gone. And Randy's also a key member of our Honor Guard, who does many, many assignments. So again, we'll miss that. He brings leadership to that. So we'd like to present to him just a small recognition, which is our logo of the Gloucester Township Police Department, and our logo dedicated to service, committed to excellence. We hope he proudly displays this wherever he travels, and we wish him the best, safe travels, and we look forward to your return safely, honorably, and get back to work. So, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Well, I just worked for so long. Well, first of all, let me congratulate our new officers for joining the Gloucester Township Police Department. I truly believe that this is one of the finest police departments in the country. And I would encourage you to take advantage of the folks that you see around the back here and the command staff that you've seen up here, for they are truly professionals and have a lot of wisdom. And so I would try to take advantage of that and absorb as much as you can. But we welcome you to the Gloucester Township Police Department's family. And to your families, thank you for the support that you give our officers. It is so vitally important. And I know it's not easy on you either, but we do appreciate that support. It is absolutely vital. Officer Kelly, Officer Pierce, thank you for your continued service and service to our nation. Randy, we wish you the very best and can't wait to have you come back to Gloucester Township. But thanks for your deployment and your service to our country. The volunteers, thank you so much for taking time out of your life to help others in this community and to be a partner with our Gloucester Township Police Department. I see you at different events all the time, and that means a lot. And like I said, or like the chief said, we started out on that program, really wasn't sure exactly how that would work, but because of you, it's just really outstanding. And I know the officers appreciate that. Council and I appreciate that as well. So thank you for taking your time out of your schedule. So I think that's it, Chief, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We appreciate you being here today. And again, thank you for your service. Thank you.
We'll take a 5-minute recess.
Yeah, enjoy. Be safe, all right? Thanks, folks. Look forward to seeing you guys.
He's really good.
How are you? Hey, how you doing?
He made it through his first days.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, doing okay?
Yeah, I just told him
Yeah, no, he did great. He's very big. You really like him. And he's got one of our mentor journey facility in John Ritchie, our league and I. So, yeah, he'll be good. Hey, Technical Howard. Sound all right? Sound okay though? I see. How are you, sir? All right, take care.
All right, see you guys. Oh, that's right, just you're leaving.
I'm leaving. Yes. Just off the top. Yeah, it's cool. All right. I gotta tell you, buddy, you got awesome there. I'm just jealous. Yes, you'll put it for it. Right? Yeah.
Good choice.
I mean, it's messed up, but if we didn't get hooked
He was my training. That's right. Pretty cool. Very good. Like for 30 years. I see. From a big decorating play. It's a car.
it's not my roommate.
From where?
Yeah, it doesn't smell like it. Because this is the ice.
That's the icing part. Yeah.
It smells like it.
All right. Well, you have a good night. Thanks. All right. See you. Take care. Just keep it down there. Yeah, what's up?
Madam Clerk, may I have the roll call again, please?
Mr. Hutchison?
President.
Mrs. Stubbs? Present. Mrs. Winters? Here. Mr. Leon?
Here.
Mrs. Strato? Here. Mr. Mercado?
Present.
Mr. Reisinger?
Here.
Mr. Curtis?
Here.
Mr. Lechner? Chief Harkins?
We'll now have the first public portion. This is for agenda items only. Anyone addressing council may speak at one time. Once all those wishing to address council can that have had their turns may address council a second time. This is limited to 3 minutes per person. Is there anyone? First public portion for agenda items? Seeing none, we'll close the first public portion. Waive the reading, accept the minutes of regular session December 9th, 2019, and December 23rd, 2019.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
On the question, roll call, please.
Mr. Hutchison?
Yes.
Mr. Owens?
Yes.
Mrs. Stubbs?
Yes.
Mrs. Winters? Yes. Mr. Leon?
I abstained to the December 9th meeting minutes, and yes to December 23rd.
Mrs. Strato?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes. Next, we have resolutions on the consent agenda. Any council member would like to waive any of the items on the consent agenda, please speak up. Hearing none, I entertain a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. On the question, Roll call, please.
Mr. Hutchison,
Yes.
Mr. Owens,
On resolution R 2001-034, I abstain. On PO number 20-00242, all 4 invoices that are listed, yes to everything else on the consent agenda.
Mrs. Stubbs,
Yes.
Mrs. Winters,
Yes.
Mr. Mignone,
Yes.
Mrs. Strato,
Yes.
Mr. Mercado.
Yes. We have a walk-on resolution, Resolution 2001-047. This is a resolution appointing members to the Gloucester Township Municipal Utilities Authority. Dorothy Bradley, from a member of 2001 to 2020 to January 31st of 2025. And Elisa Smith, also number 1, February 1st, 2017 to January 31st, 2022, who's on the unexpired term of Dorothy Bradley. I apologize for the walk-on, but this is communicated to me by the MUA today, and I accepted the communication to appoint the following members upon their recommendations. I entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. On the question? Roll call, please.
Mr. Hutchison,
Yes.
Mr. Owens,
Yes.
Mrs. Stubbs.
Yes.
Mrs. Winters.
Yes.
Mr. Mignone,
Yes.
Mrs. Strato,
Yes.
Mr. Mercado.
Yes. We did not receive any GTE Gov access emails. We'll now open up the second public portion. This is for any item that the public chooses to address Township Council. Anyone addressing council may speak one time. Once all those that are wishing to speak have addressed council, they may address the council a second time, only if it adds to what was said earlier. And that is limited to 5 minutes per person with a total time limit of 30 minutes. Anyone wishing to speak during the second public portion? Mr. Krug.
Good evening, Council. Paul Krug, Blackwood.
Good evening.
Chief, congratulations on your new officers. Congratulations also, I got an email from the automated system with regards to the crime rates in 2019. Just wanted to ask you quickly if your analysis showed what specifically within the department led to such drastic drops.
Yes.
So specifically, it's been ongoing. We've noticed decreases. If I had to attribute anything, it's been our initiatives in community policing. We have been since 2010, when my predecessor, Chief Earl, came on board. We really looked at things and decided that we had to do better, and we really went out of our way to better connect with the community. This past year was no different. As things got successful, we've implemented domestic violence program, our SAVE advocate to address overdose and addiction issues. And it's been just the partnerships between local government, the support that we've gotten, enabling us to have the tools to go out and continue to do those types of things.
Fantastic, thank you, appreciate that. Council, I had sent on January 16th an email to each of you, CC'd the mayor and Ken. Ken and I had a phone conversation. I was hoping you received that email, and then was wondering if there were any questions, concerns, or comments on that particular email.
Does anyone have any questions, concerns, or comments?
All right, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you. Anyone else? We'll close the second public portion. Polling of directors.
Mr. Brogan,
Nothing to report.
Mr. Cardis,
Nothing to report.
Mr. Leffner,
I have nothing to report.
Chief Harkins,
I just wanted to reiterate what Mr. Group had mentioned to council on, we did our analysis. They're pretty set numbers. We did an analysis from 2018 to the end of 2019 as to our uniform crime reporting crime. So our violent crime rate, I'm proud to report, dropped by 18%. That includes robbery, murders, forcible rapes, and aggravated assaults. Our nonviolent crime, which is our burglaries, thefts, motor vehicle thefts, and arsons, also dropped by another 7%. So we've seen a very steep drop over the years for the last 10 years. And our total overall crime index drop was 7.89% if you calculate it for comparisons between. So we're very proud. We appreciate the support that the administration and the council shows us. And that's what enables us to put the ideas into practice. And we're seeing really good results. We're not pleased with that. We want to see it continue. We're going to do some more things. We have some more initiatives that we're going to go and we're going to keep working very hard to make Gloucester Township as safe as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Mr. Hutchison?
Briefly, I want to congratulate Officers Kelly and Guarnier for becoming members of the police department. I also want to acknowledge Officer Pierce for giving up the next year of his life and going to a place which is going to be very tough for him to exist. Without his family, it's very important we have people like that who are willing to do that for this country. It was wonderful to see all the people as part of the Gloucester Township Police Volunteer Force. I think that's a great idea. And I compliment you, Chief, and on your predecessor for having the reduction in crime.
Thank you.
Mr. Owens?
Thanks for coming out tonight. Chief, also congrats to you and the Gloucester Township Police Department, all the men and women for keeping us safe every day. For the swearing in of Officer Guarnier and Kelly, they will do a great job from everything you write about. And then to Randy Pierce, Officer Pierce, our thoughts will be with him for the next year away, and thank him for his service to our country, to Citizens Police Academy. It's great to have volunteers helping out whenever is needed. They usually go unnoticed, but you always acknowledge them, and we do up here as well, as does the mayor. So congratulations to them. I'd also like to acknowledge your men and women of the police department, all the different fire companies in town, as well as all the first responders for the emergency that was at Buttonwood Apartments earlier this week. Everyone came together to help the families, as well as the unforgotten, everything they can, and the Red Cross. So again, it's that great synergy that we have here in Gloucester Township that really pull together when it's needed. And last, I'd like to congratulate our council president, Orlando Mercado, on another very, very successful Dr. Martin Luther King Day of Service. I know he'll probably speak about it, but just to shower some more praise, he had over 800 volunteers gathered at the school, from students to the parents to community leaders, your police officers. We had folks from the fire departments, all first responders, members of council, the mayor, our elected officials throughout the region, all came together to support Orlando's initiative, and it's always a phenomenal day. I love volunteering and seeing folks from the community that they come out, and they literally have a day on service. So Orlando, as always, congratulations to you and all the organizations and all the residents that participate because of your leadership. Thank you.
Mr. Stubbs?
I'd like to also thank everyone for coming out, and congratulations to our two officers who were sworn in. Officer Pierce will be missed. I know him personally, working through him through Gloucester Township Public Schools. The kids enjoyed having him, and I know he will be missed. That is a gap to fill. Chief, I'd like to say, knowing that all of the community support of students in the district who have needed support, our police department is fabulous in offering students preventative programs to help guide them along, to help make positive decisions. I just think that part of that, just watching kids be able to have role models and to make good choices, to start early, and knowing that our police department recognizes that, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you for coming out this evening, and congratulations, Council President, for a wonderful program. Have a good evening.
Mrs. Winters? I too want to congratulate the officers that were sworn in, and Officer Pierce will be in our prayers for the next, 11 to 13 months, whatever it ends up being. And thank you to the volunteers. I think that's an amazing program. It's so nice to see, not only the township come together to support things, but for the officers to be supported. They deserve everything that we can give them and the support that we can offer to them. And thank you, everyone. Have a great week.
Mr. Mignon?
Congratulations to Officers Frank and Sean on being sworn as Gloucester Township officers tonight. Officer Randy Pierce, please be safe in Guantanamo Bay. Chief, great job on crime being down. That's awesome. Look forward to the trends continuing to go down. Also, thank you to the volunteers. And as Councilman Scott Owens and Councilwoman Andrea Stubbs said, Council President Arlinda Makati do a great job. And where would this world be without volunteers? And they don't always get recognized, and the world needs volunteers to keep moving. So great job with the volunteers and our police community and officers around the world, and especially in Gloucester Township. Thank you. Have a great night.
Ms. Estrada?
I think my fellow council people have said it best, but congratulations to the two new officers, and I wish Officer Pierce the best in Guantanamo Bay. I wish him well, his safety, and safe returns in the next year. And to add to Michael, we're really fortunate in Gloucester Township to see so many different ways that gives back and volunteers their time. Last week with the fire at Buttonwood, how the residents there helped each other to get everybody out safely, or whether it's Martin Luther King Day, the volunteers, our police volunteers. We're just so fortunate to live in a township where people come together no matter what the situation is for the betterment of our community. And I'm very proud to be a part of that. And congratulations, Orlando, for another successful Martin Luther. Was awesome. So thank you.
Mr. Margetta?
I want to thank everyone for coming out this evening and congratulate Officer Guinier and Officer Kelly, and wish safe travels to Officer Pierce. Also, congratulate our Citizens Police Academy, our volunteers. As was stated earlier, they are present throughout the township through various activities. In fact, they were at MLK Day as well. It's for having them there, volunteering their time at our different projects. We did have over 800 volunteers with 25 projects throughout the township. And people say congratulations. No, it's congratulations to our volunteers and the residents that came out that make the day what it is. There are people who want to do things in our town. They want to volunteer, and sometimes they don't know where to go. This provides an opportunity, and there's a lot of follow-up phone calls that are sent to me and members of council and the mayor's office looking for additional things to do throughout the year. So we try to accommodate as much as possible. If there's anyone that has a service project that they would like to bring to my attention, because we're always looking for new things to do where we can serve our community, please forward that to my attention. With that, one last announcement: accepting nominations for Black History Month for honorees, those who have made contributions to our community that either reside or work in Gloucester Township. We will be honoring those individuals on our February 24th meeting. That's the second meeting in February, the last Monday of the month. And those nominations can be made on the township's website. With that, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Have a great evening, everyone.
Let me take a picture because I want people to see what I do. I did.